Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude. Welcome to another Wi-Fi battle against Woopdeqwaa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but her Twitter link will be in the description below. I had this battle, I want to say Monday night, Tuesday night, Sunday night. I don't really remember. But either way, I'm kind of bringing some GBA stuff, some not GBA stuff, just kind of mixing some things in when I do this battle. So I got Victini, Crustle, Greninja, Mega Menetric, Rotom Cut, and Malamar. Malamar has not been used in GBA at all, but he's still on my roster for at least one more year. That's the way the contracts work. And she's got a Jumpluff, a Quagsire, a Raichu, a Gallade, a Toxicroak, and a Rapidash. So I'm a big fan of that stuff, and I can already see the matchup that's going to be happening on a regular basis, which is going to be Rotom trying to take out that fucking Quagsire, and then getting run interference on by Jumpluff and Raichu for lightning rods and stuff of that nature. So I leave Victini, and she's going to go ahead and leave with Raichu, and I was kind of afraid of a Scarf Raichu. I guess she was afraid of a Scarf Victini, so she's going to actually go into Quagsire, and I'm just going to U-turn out. I was kind of afraid, like, I knew that I wouldn't die to a like a Scarf Thunderbolt, but I just kind of wanted to see maybe she would go for maybe a nasty plot turn one. But she's got to switch because I go into Rotom Cut, and she's going to go into Jumpluff, so I go for Will-Wisp, and that misses. So there you go. She go for Sleep Powder, predicting me to switch, and I actually just Volt Switch out. So there you go. Does a little damage, and Jumpluff. I do like Jumpluff as a design. I kind of want to use it more. I go back into Victini. Victini can just destroy Jumpluff in every sense of the word, and she's obviously got to switch Jumpluff out, so she does and goes into Gallade. I was kind of torn for a while what to go to, so I just go for U-turn. I kind of thought she might go into Quagsire, but I was like, I don't want to. I'm just going to U-turn because I am Scarfed anyway, so it's just U-turn, and that would be the best. Going into Mega Menetric, I'm going to get a light or Intimidate off as I become Mega, so it's going to be helpful against the Gallade. And I really thought that she was going to switch into Quagsire here, but she just goes for a Shadow Sneak. Just try to get some damage on me, I guess. Which only does 20. I go for Hidden Power, which is not going to kill this thing at all. I really thought it should. I go for Thunderbolt. I guess it's definitely going to take it out, right? Is this going to take it out? No! That was baffling. And then she crits me with Psycho Cut. And then Shadow Sneaks me to kill me. So that's unfortunate for Mega Menetric's reign in this battle. Non-existent. Going back into Rotom Cut. Just going to go for a Shadow Sneak for some damage here. And I just opted to go for Volt Switch. I'm like, I don't think she's going to switch out. And if I would just like to, I don't know, I just didn't think she was going to switch. And I'd much rather go for a Volt Switch as opposed to a Leaf Storm and then have the Volt Switch on whatever she brings in. But I go into Greninja, and she's going to go into Raichu here. And I have actually Hidden Power Electric on this Greninja if you wouldn't know it. So I'm still afraid of the Scarf. So I go into Rotom, and she goes for a Thunderbolt, and it's not going to do all that much to me. It's going to do nothing. Get the leftovers back. After leftovers, I think it did like 8. So goes for a Hidden Power, so it's not Scarfed, and that Hidden Power Ice is not. I mean, it's gonna do the right amount of damage. I go for Leaf Storm, and I miss. So I missed Will-Wisp, missed Leaf Storm. This is what we're doing. Switches out Raichu, doesn't want to take a Leaf Storm, and goes in a Toxicroak to take the Leaf Storm. I just go for a Paint Split. I just thought she was gonna hit me, go Hidden Power Ice. I didn't want to go get some damage on. So getting the Black Sludge back, and now my Rotom Cut is here, and we're just kind of. A lot of this battle is just like my Pokemon getting leftovers and her Pokemon getting Black Sludge. Goes for a Will-Wisp. Not sure why. After seeing, she goes for a Swords Dance after seeing I have Will-Wisp. Not sure why, but maybe thought I would switch predicting. Actually, she might have thought I would switch predicting a Poison move. That's not. Yeah, probably that would make a lot of sense. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch out, and I go into Crustle, and it's burned, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm gonna be able to get up these hazards. Stealth Rock. Everyone in the stream when this battle was happening, was on her stream. I was afraid I was going to be Shell Smash, but I get a Brox, and then the Hazard Train starts moving, and then we're in motion. So she's going to go ahead and switch out Toxicroak. Doesn't want to take, I guess, or preparing for a Shell Smash because she has Quagsire. I'm like, yeah, I guess got Hazard, so we're just going to get Stealth Rocks up. We're going to start getting Spikes up. We got a lot of leftovers back. That's just so many animations. Now I'm going to let her Spikes up, and I realize, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do that. And it goes for a Scald, and of course, it's going to burn me. Now, it's not necessary, but it just makes it so I think I can only get up to 1 more layer of spikes as opposed to 2 more layers of spikes, so the burn damage is going to stack. So I do get spikes, but I got 2 layers of spikes up. I got Stealth Rocks up, doesn't have a Spinner or Defogger, and it goes for a Toxic, and I guess predicting me to switch, so that's fine. And that's alright. I guess predicting me to switch into Greninja, but now I get my 3rd layer of spikes up, which is nice. So now I got all 3 layers of spikes up. I got Stealth Rocks up, and Crustle did its job because now stuff coming in can taking so much damage no matter what it is. Going into Rotom Cut, and I'm like, maybe she's got to switch, but I can't risk it not happening, I guess. I don't know, it's going to be rough. She's got Jumpluff. It's going to take 25% from the rocks, though, and I go for a Leaf Storm. I figure we're just going to hope for the best, and that's what's going to be. I can't put to sleep because I'm a grass type, so either way I can, you know, end up Volt Switching out, because either way I resist her stab. So, dual stab, or just both of her stabs, so. Goes for an Infestation, and I guess that's the best. It does 8, and I'm just going to Volt Switch out and not worry about that Infestation at all, and Jump Up is now being taken down, and then with the hazards, that's what we're trying to do. Going into Greninja now, so I know I'll be able to outspeed this Jump Bluff. It's not in the sun, and I'm a max speed, so let's go for an Ice Beam, become an Ice-type ability. That's the way Protein works, and I'm going to take out the Jump Bluff. So Greninja now on the cleanup mission, hoping for the best in that regard, Greninja. Going into Raichu, and I honestly, still, again, like, I don't want to take a Thunderbolt. Even though I'm part Ice type now, I would feel safer if Rotom took all of your moves, because I also have Pain Split, though. So after seeing how little that did, again, I kind of thought she was going to switch. Goes for Hidden Power, which isn't terrible, because I go for Volt, and I get Lightning Round Boost. Now, this isn't the worst thing in the world, because it's going to make me, when I use Pain Split next turn, she's going to do more damage to me, so I'm going to be able to even out that damage a little better. I just thought she was going to switch. Obviously, that was a bad play on my part, because she wasn't going to, because Raichu was already, you know, in deep. But, yeah, I mean, it didn't work out terribly for me. It didn't work out well. It didn't work out that poorly, because I could have just gone for a Leaf Storm anyway. And that's the way Raichu's going to go down to Rotom Cuts, Leaf Storm. So Rotom Cut taking out the Raichu, getting back the leftovers, but I'm probably dead anyway, so that doesn't really make much of a difference, because Rapidash comes in, and Rapidash, that shiny Rapidash, Rotom is just left for dead, has to be. That's 50%. Low kick not going to take me out, though. I guess she thought that I was going to switch, but I don't need to. Rotom was already dead anyway. And I go into Malamar now. Yorgoth, the Eater of Worlds. The Morning Sun's coming through, which is okay for me, because I actually got a Trick Room up, and now I'm going to attempt to sweep with Malamar, because that's just what I like to do. Malamar gets a lot of flack in the GBA for not being very good, and here you'll see that even no matter how hard I try, Malamar cannot get a kill as Rapidash takes itself out with a Flare Blitz. I am at +1, but it doesn't make a difference as long as she has Unaware Quagsire, which she does have Unaware Quagsire. So now I'm just going to waste turns of Trick Room, because I have Greninja left. So goes for Recover, which is, I guess, okay. I mean, I just kind of hope for the crit with Night Slash, and I do get the crit, and it does nothing still. So I realize, you know what, Yorgoth, you're now just going to be eating turns of Trick Room. That's your entire job right now. Super Power is going to do some damage, and it's not going to do that much. Well, realistically, I get the, you know, Rocky Helmet damage for more than 29? That's Crazy Town. Crazy Town, USA, going now into Greninja to hopefully finish the job. Going for Recover, just, I guess, trying to stay alive as long as possible, but that doesn't matter. I got Dark Pulse. I'm not boosted at either, and Dark Pulse is going to do a lot too, and the Trick Room wears off, and Dark Pulse coming through. That's going to be a clean KO of Quagsire, and that's going to be one Pokemon left with Toxicroak. It's already burned. I'm not too worried about it, and going to go ahead and hit him with an Ice Beam after all the hazards, and that's going to be the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, sub, always shooting with your likes, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.